Arena. And with a look at our keys to the game, Rob.
For John Marshall and first-year head coach Joel Now wants to see the defense step up, make Park work for buckets. Of course, Park's got some guys that can really score it, such as Aiden Davis, the junior guard. Rebound, they want to limit Park to one shot and be efficient on the offensive end. For Wheeling Park, head coach Michael Jebbia in his 18th season. They want to rebound the basketball, keep the turnovers low, take care of it here, and active hands on defense. Try to turn some defense into offense as they open up the new 2023-24 high school football season here inside West Bank Arena at the Sam Andy Classic.
Our starting lineups presented by Wintersville Trophy Shop. First for Joel Now's John Marshall Monarchs. Hayden Geyser, Connor Fitzpatrick in the backcourt for the Monarchs. The forwards, Caden Knapp and Luca Ventura Wigger. And then, of course, in the middle, 6'5" center Brody Williams. On the flip side, Michael Jebbia's Wheeling Park Patriots, the Davis and Davis connection of Aiden and Michael, along with sophomore Amari Johnson, J.D. Williams, a transfer coming in this year, and Landon Lewis, the 6'3" senior forward. Davis, Johnson, Williams, and Lewis rounding out the starting five in this one. Last season, Wheeling Park 16-9, John Marshall 12-11.
And our officials for tonight, as you look at them here just in front of us at courtside seats, Tom Wilson, Pete Brogdon, and Lance Jacob. Your officials for tonight's matchup between the Patriots and the Monarchs. Rivals going head-to-head to wrap up the Sam Andy Classic. And, of course, it's very fitting that, of course, you got the Patriots here inside West Bank Arena where Sam Andy coached so many ball games in the course of his Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, we had a very good ball game. Maybe not so much from Wheeling Park's perspective, especially in the first half. Last year in the nightcap, Wheeling Park taking on Zanesville. It was Wheeling Park's first game. Park kind of came out sluggish, kind of came out slow, and was able to mount a comeback and put together a really good basketball game for us to be able to call and cover and all that. But Wheeling Park, I'm sure, wants to avoid another slow start in game one here tonight. As I mentioned, John Marshall coming off of a loss to start the season, 57-41 at home against the Union local Jets. This is Wheeling Park's first test of the season, coming off of being fourth last season in OVAC 5A, losing to Morgantown in the OVAC semis and losing a heartbreaker at Bridgeport in the regional co-final 49-48. The Indians making a layup as time expired to send Wheeling Park home. They were able to make the state tournament a couple of years ago. Wheeling Park not making it to Charleston this past season, Rob. Charleston, very much a goal in the mind of these Patriots coming into this year.
Absolutely. Getting back with Charleston, the goal, they enter the season 7th in the preseason poll statewide in Class 4A. Very strong teams at the top of the state. Patriots looking to replace, you mentioned some scoring from last year. Brett Phillips since graduated. Wilkinson graduated as well. But when you got Aiden Davis, record-setting season as a sophomore, the most three-pointers as a sophomore in school history in a season. He had an outstanding year, just coming off an outstanding football season as well as quarterback for the Patriots, and they look to build on that here during hoops.
Yeah, absolutely. When we come back, we will get you set for tip-off between these two rivals from Ohio and Marshall County, respectively. Inside West Banco Arena, Jack Hillgrove, Rob Metzger, basketball next.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
People in nursing homes are some of the most vulnerable members of our society. They're there because they can't take care of themselves. Those facilities have a duty to take care of our loved ones, and when they don't, it's important they're held accountable. We've not only collected record results against negligent nursing homes, but more importantly, we've helped so many families get the answers and closure they so badly needed.
Bordas & Bordas, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Call Panhandle. Thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of the following counties? If so, you're now eligible to become a member of OVC FCU. You deserve the benefits of the outstanding products and services that we offer. Call us or visit our website to see how we can help you enjoy the financial freedoms you might not be able to find at any other financial institution. We're here for you because our interest is you. 800-688-2408, OhioValleyCU.org.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
And Belmont Savings Bank.
We're back live inside Westbanco Arena. Park, John Marshall set to go head-to-head here. Game 3 of the Sam Andy Classic.
Ready to go? Ready to wrap things up, put a bow on this evening, this triple header of high school hoops inside the Ohio Valley at the high school football season, Rob, all but wrapped up. And as we get set for this one, the lights go out on us here.
And you can't see
on
it.
the floor.
Not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing at all. The high school football season again wrapped up. We really put a bow on things, the icing on the cake next week with our live high school football awards show next Thursday at Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack. Should be a really good evening. But for right now, these two teams get set for the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll let you know the starting lineups one more time. In this one, the first game of the season for Wheeling Park. John Marshall, one game already underneath of its belt, a 57-41 loss to Union Local at home.
Softball at John Marshall for 23 years, winning the OVAC title 6 times and winning the state title in 1988. In 2007, Poncho was a winner of the Ohio Valley Dapper Dan Organization Spirit and Leadership Award. Mr. Al Felici was a graduate of Wheeling High School. He went on to graduate from Marietta College and a letterman in football and basketball. Big Al was a WW2 veteran and served as a United States Air Force engineer. Upon completion of his military service, he began a long career with Byron Construction Company and ultimately became the owner and president of the firm. Al was one of the Wheeling Park Athletics' biggest fans. He was a loyal supporter to both the football and basketball programs. Al and his wife Francie made many trips across the state, traveling together with the basketball team. He is missed by the entire Wheeling Park High School community. Ladies and gentlemen, let us pause for a moment of silence for both Poncho Flores and Al Felici. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we can please rise as we honor America with the Star-Spangled Banner, performing the national anthem. Please welcome Sarah Orr.
Oh, say, can you see my dawn's early light? What so proudly born at twilight's last gleaming? Oh, say, can you see my dawn's early light? What so proudly born at twilight's last gleaming?
The first game of the season for the Wheeling Park Patriots, who last season went 16-9. Michael Gebbia in his 18th season as the head coach of the Patriots, a Wheeling Park graduate, one of the best players in Wheeling Park basketball history. And then he went to West Liberty and continued that, over 2,000 career points as a basketball player at West Liberty University. And then coaching under the late Sam Andy, who he played for in high school, and then taking over the reins of the Wheeling Park basketball program for the better part of the last 2 decades. On the flip side, new to John Marshall, but not new to the basketball coaching realm, especially in the Ohio Valley, Joel Nowell, his first coaching job since the 2019-2020 season, when he was helping out down in Hannibal with the River Pilots, a former head coach at the collegiate level at Ohio University Eastern, and stints as a high school basketball coach at both Wheeling Central from 1998 to 2001, and Buckeye Local, the boys, from 2001 to 2008. What he and Michael Gebbia have in common, both West Liberty alums, but when Now was there, it was West Liberty State College. Again, the starting five for both teams. For John Marshall, it's Hayden Geyser, the junior guard, sophomore guard Briar Hott, as well as sophomore Hayden Knapp, Luca Ventura, and Brody Williams. And then for the Wheeling Park Patriots, Michael and Aiden Davis, Amari Johnson, J.D. Williams, and Landon Lewis. Wheeling Park dressed in white, John Marshall dressed in brown. Rob, the third of three here inside West Banco Arena. And Aiden Davis, as he comes out onto the floor for Wheeling Park, the first player in the history of Wheeling Park varsity basketball to start as a freshman, and he's lived up to that hype and grown on it, making nearly 93 pointers a year ago.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
School record, 89 threes, second team All-State, 20 points per game. As a sophomore, Michael Davis averaged 11 last year a game. Of course, we know him as an outstanding football player, high jumper as well. Amari Johnson came on strong as a freshman. J.D. Williams from Ohio County, transferring back in from East Richland Christian, where he played last year. Landon Lewis, some size that the Patriots need at 6'3". He is a returning varsity player in the starting lineup for head coach Michael Gebbia.
Wheeling Park getting set to kick off, or tip off rather, its 2023-2024 campaign. The lights come back on inside West Banco Arena, and we are ready to go. The recent history in this series between these two rivals has been all park the last 10 times, dating back to 2019-2020. Last year, the teams met twice. Wheeling Park a winner in the first meeting, 60-37, and then winning again 74-53 later on in the season.
Last win back in 2008 in this series for John Marshall. Of course, I mentioned Brock Melko, the girls' coach, was on the only state tournament team for the Monarchs back in 2009. And so the Monarchs, head coach Joel Nowell, are looking to get back to that level, and they game number 2 here tonight against Park.
John Marshall in its road brown uniforms, Wheeling Park in its home whites, and they win the jump. And here comes Aiden Davis into the forecourt, pass left side to J.D. Williams. Amari Johnson, we weren't sure if he was going to be able to play tonight, a little bit under the weather, but he's ready to go. Quick turnover for John Marshall. Michael Davis giving it away to Connor Fitzpatrick. And Fitzpatrick stepped out of bounds, and we will go the other way.
If Connor Fitzpatrick's name sounds familiar, it's because he is a very good kicker for the John Marshall football team.
Yeah, very good. One of the best legs in the Ohio Valley. Davis in and out, 3-ball, no good, and John Marshall gets it back as Hayden Geyser bringing it across the floor. Geyser, Fitzpatrick, Knapp, members of the Monarchs football program off the bench. You expect to see a guy like Scott Schennerline, one of the starting offensive linemen from a year ago, as the Monarchs hit with a traveling call, Wheeling Park basketball. Caden Knapp saw time at quarterback along with Jackson Helms, who you might see off the bench tonight as well. But yeah, talking with Mark Caesar, the head coach of the Monarchs football program, the ability for Fitzpatrick to flip the field with his leg, whether it's kicking it off or punting it, pretty darn good. Minute into the ball game, no score. There goes Michael Davis, one of the best tri-sport athletes around, and there he goes, the game's first 2 points. Pretty darn good wide receiver on the football program. Ran track in the spring, set an OVAC record in the high jump at the 5A level.
Here comes
good
that
defense.
pressure.
J.D. Williams, layup, good, and the foul. And one for the sophomore Williams.
Oh, they whistled
player
it
control
on
foul.
Williams. It's first.
I did not see an official point to the opposite direction to signal John Marshall ball, but it is. First foul for the game for Williams. 2-0 the score. Wheeling Park out in front by a bucket early. Fitzpatrick, near side corner. Near side to us, far side to you. Williams back over to Ventura. Puts up a layup, misses off the front end of the rim. Hayden Davis controls it. Davis drives, lays, and scores.
Strong take by Aiden Davis. We know he can shoot it from the outside, but he can handle it as well, and outstanding take there.
Players at the end of the Wheeling Park bench getting fired up for that play. Love a little contact. 4-0 Wheeling Park early. Good turnaround move from Williams. Shot no good. Offensive board, but Wheeling Park gets it back.
Nice block by Lewis.
Davis. Pass fake. 3-ball. Good.
He's ready to roll. Timeout, Joel now in the Monarchs.
Have to talk some things over. Wheeling Park leads it by a touchdown. 5:25 to go first quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Z-Bart and Wheeling, now open at the Highlands. Rust protection, detailing and ceramic coatings, window tint, Rhino bedliners, and more. Get back that new car look and feel.
I'm Deepak Huda. I am from originally India. I am director of the Structural Heart Program as well as Cardiac Cath Lab at Wheeling Hospital. Our main clinic is obviously here at Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine. We also have satellite clinics, we call it, the upper the Highlands. Then we have clinic at the Wheeling Clinic, which is in downtown Wheeling, and Martins Ferry. And then we also have clinic at St. Clairsville. So we try to go where the patients are or to make it most convenient for them.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, wow, this was the best meal.
It really was. I'm so glad we could get together for the holidays.
She was fantastic. I think we need to leave her an extra big tip, for the holidays.
Yeah, me too, yep. Oh, guys, I didn't bring any cash. Can I just Zelle you the money?
Oh, absolutely.
Merry Christmas from Belmont Savings Bank.
Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Or the Seahawks take on Christian McCaffrey and the Niners. Touchdown! Sunday on Fox. Check for the game in your area.
There's a future Patriot. Wheeling Park leading at 7-0. 5:25 left in quarter number 1. And Wheeling Park out to a fast start in part of Aiden Davis. A bucket and a three-pointer. Michael, the first bucket of the game right there for the Wheeling Park Patriots. And then Davis, Aiden doing what he does best. Driving it to the rack. And then, how about this play? Sight. 3-ball good. 7-0 Wheeling Park early.
Set up by a nice block by Landon Lewis on the defensive end.
And Amari Johnson almost a steal. They're going to say he touched it last out of bounds. It'll stay with John Marshall as Michael Jebbia starting to turn on the pressure a little bit for the Park defense.
We'll back up a bit here as they get it across midcourt.
Ventura has it on the near side wing. Takes the handoff back from Williams. Little pick and roll. Ventura will shoot it. Banks open. First 2 points of the game for the Monarchs. Luca Ventura. 7-2. Maury Johnson. Shot fake. Drives a little closer. Nothing but net. The sophomore Johnson, leading rusher on the football team this past season. Bucket there makes it 9-2. Back to a 7-point advantage for the Patriots.
Davis getting up tight. Nice look there, though.
Fitzpatrick with some contact. No score, but a foul. 4:38 left in this first quarter. 9-2 Wheeling Park. J.D. Williams, that's his second foul already. Team number 2. And we'll see if Michael Jebbia elects to sub with Williams already quickly 2 fouls. Looks like he will remain in the ballgame. First free throw from Connor Fitzpatrick misses off the front end of the iron. WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital charity stripe. Second one. Misses off the back end of the rim. And the rebound goes to Michael Davis. A little behind the back dribble. Has it poked away by Caden Knapp. And back over to the Monarchs. Fitzpatrick inside, poked away. Good job, Landon Lewis, poking the ball away from Brody Williams. And it'll stay with the Monarchs as it rolls all the way to the boards.
Pete Brogdon picks up that basketball. He's working that Indian Creek and Martins Ferry game last night. Girls game was a very good game.
Very good game. Good steal that time from Landon Lewis.
Lewis providing some energy.
Yeah.
Gets a big block, gets the steal there, and the Patriots back on offense.
Foul on John Marshall. Number 34, Brody Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team number 1.
And a foul be charged. Brody Williams, his first, team first. As Michael Jebbia barks out the instruction for the Patriots offense. Aiden Davis. Shot fake, 2-dribble floater off the glass is good. Aiden has 7. Wheeling Park has 11, and they lead it by 9.
More than a shooter, as you can see. I mean, he's so good at all aspects of the game.
Good drive there by Ventura. Kick it out to Fitzpatrick, who will try a jumper from near the free throw line, and he converts. Fitzpatrick, his first 2 points of the night. 11-4. Thought about a 3, did Lewis. Drive and a kick to the corner and a foul, an offensive foul. Looks like this one will be against Landon Lewis. It is his first. Basketball back over to the Monarchs.
As I'll look again, is called for the offensive foul. Monarchs possession. They make a substitution as well.
JM bringing it in to the forecourt. And ball back over and back called. Freshman checking into the game for the Monarchs as Clay McCord into the ball game. Davis near the high post. Aiden Davis back out, 3-ball. J.D. Williams off the back end of the iron. Long rebound, corralled by Fitzpatrick. Monarchs with it, down 7, 2:55 left in this first quarter. Good defense by the Patriots. The Monarchs still with it. Ball on the near side wing as Ventura had to pick up his dribble, and that is 5 seconds closely guarded, and it'll give it back over to Wheeling Park.
Dante Struthers checking in for the Patriots. Caden Davis as well. In the 7-point game here, first quarter action.
Working it around the perimeter. Driving is Johnson. Layup good. Amari Johnson, his second bucket. He has 4. 13 points for the Patriots in this first quarter. And a little bit of pressure. Aiden Davis trying to poke it away. Good hustle. Gets back up quickly as John Marshall gets it into the forecourt. Hayden Geyser with it. Pass comes to Luca Ventura, the junior. Now Williams. Guarded by Caden Davis into the ball game. Williams picked up the dribble. Goes up and underneath. Almost went, but it missed off the rim. Aiden Davis with it. Step back, good drive. What a move by AD. And
so smooth.
9 points.
Aiden putting on a show here early.
Pass inside, layup, Geyser, no good. Williams trying to go for the offensive rebound and a whistle in a foul. $1:18 left in this first quarter, 15-4. You know, we were talking about Aiden being able to play as a freshman, the first player ever to start as a freshman. As he's charged with a foul, his first, team 4th. And as everybody does in their formative years in high school, Aiden has gotten bigger. But with that, you can totally tell that his arms are much more bigger than the last couple of years. But he still is quick. And that's good off-season training, obviously. Inside, good pass. Checking into the ballgame, Dante Struthers trying to find Michael Davis, but good defense.
Brody Williams getting it done right there.
Lob, Davis to Davis. Michael layup off the backboard, nothing else. But Aiden, a good hustle. Using the contact and getting the bucket. He's got 11.
Aiden being very active, as you would expect, and he's had himself a big first quarter here.
Ball tipped into the hands of Amari Johnson. Over to Michael Davis. Dishing it off to Aiden. And, nope, I was going to say and one, but the ball didn't go in. But it was good passing in transition. Johnson to Michael Davis to Aiden Davis. 17-4. 44.4. Left in the first quarter. Kane Martin, the guilty party on the John Marshall foul. His first, team number 2, number 4 into the ball game. And the first free throw from Aiden Davis, no good. Already 11 points in this first quarter. Second one from Davis is good. He has 12. Big lead for the Patriots early on. Jackson Helms into the ball game, number 23. 3-ball from the corner. Ventura, no good. Amari Johnson went up for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Monarchs at 28.5 seconds left in this first quarter.
Look at Joel now, the first-year head coach of the Monarchs.
Pass batted away by Davis. Ahead to Michael. He can slam it, and he does.
I said, uh-oh. You knew it might be coming.
You knew it might be coming, and there it was. Michael with 4. 20-4. 10 seconds. Michael back on defense, trying to poke it away from Williams, who gets it back, whistle, and a travel.
Michael, 6'7" high jumper.
Yeah.
You know he can get up. Made some great catches in football this past season.
One of which you might be seeing next week in some fashion. Davis's 3-ball near the buzzer, no good. And that concludes this first quarter of play. Wheeling Park 20, John Marshall 4. Back for the second quarter in a moment. You see on the replay, Michael Davis, the one-handed slam.
My name is Mike Campsey. I am an interventional cardiologist and the chief of cardiology at Wheeling Hospital. I think the value of HVI in this region is tremendous. We offer such a wide spectrum of services, from prevention to intervention. We're going to get the patient in as quickly as possible. That's the most tremendous benefit to the patients in this region is we're here 24/7. We're available to see somebody.
Hello, Ohio Valley.
Yeah, hi, Valley. I'm Smitty at Smitty's Floors. As you can see, I'm no spring chicken. And after 25 years in this business, I know a thing or two about flooring. And one thing I know in this overpriced economy, it's all about buying right. And we've been buying right for 25 years, and our warehouses are stocked full of waterproof flooring, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, you name it, we have it. So stop in today to 140 South 4th Street or call me today for a free measurement. Again, 140 South 4th Street, downtown Steubenville, Smitty's Floors.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota, like Camry, Tacoma, Grand Highlander, and more. Celebrate the season with a new Toyota. We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Take your next winter adventure in a legendary new 4Runner or the best-selling Tacoma, which you can get with 3.99 APR financing, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital, Wintersville Trophy Shop, and American Consolidated Natural Resources.
Welcome back to quarter number 2 inside West Banco Arena. Game 3 of 3 in the 2023 Sam Andy Classic. Wheeling Park leading John Marshall 20-4 after 1, and 16 of Wheeling Park's 20 between Aiden and Michael Davis.
Really like the intensity defensively for Park. They've forced 10 turnovers so far in that opening quarter.
And John Marshall with the basketball.
Not giving the Monarchs much room to work here.
No. 10 turnovers is a lot, and you don't want to see that if you're John Marshall, but you got to give Wheeling Park credit in that department.
A lot of credit.
A lot of it, yep. Good defense here on the perimeter as Helms had to pick up the dribble. Almost another steal from Amari Johnson. And floater from McCord, back end miss, rebound Aiden Davis.
He'll push the pace.
Another empty possession for the Monarchs. Davis will try a 3. He checked off the side of the rim, out of bounds. Monarchs ball.
Michael pick him up full court and forced to travel. Amari Johnson.
Yep. Was with Kane Martin step for step. Feet were moving before the ball was. Turnover. Back over to the Patriots. Around the perimeter they go. Aiden Davis will drive. Right-handed floater. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebound. Scott Chinnerline for John Marshall. Chinnerline, one of the 5 offensive linemen this season for the Monarchs, all seniors. Caleb Yates on his way to Brown University on a scholarship. Trey Hunter, the 3rd walk-on at WVU. 6:35 left in the second quarter. John Marshall down by 16. Still really good defense from Wheeling Park.
Absolutely.
All over the perimeter. They're not able, John Marshall not able to get it inside nearly at all. As they still try to get something to work here. Geyser inside, Shennerline spins, puts it off the backboard, no good. The rebound goes to senior Caden Davis. Ahead to Amari Johnson. Johnson will drive, will lay it off the backboard, no good. Rebound, good job there of the freshman McCord to haul it in. 2 minutes into the second quarter, no points from either team. As the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Patriots, it'll stay with John Marshall. There's Michael Gebbia, the 18th year head coach of the Patriots. As Shennerline checks out, back into the ball game is Caden Knapp.
Good work by Davis.
Again, yep. And it will stay with John Marshall.
Williams has 2 fouls. He checks back in here. 5:46 to go here in the first half.
Yep, the sophomore, 6 feet tall, and even 6 foot. As another substitution is Ventura back in for Hayden Geyser. Around the perimeter they go. Jab step by Martin. Pass near side to Helms to the corner. Shot fake, drive. Knapp. Back end. Offensive rebound. Martin, right place, right time, but that missed everything. Aiden Davis all's in the miss. One-handed pass to Michael. Ball goes out of bounds. It's tipped, and then last touched again by the Patriots. It'll go back over to John Marshall. Still no points in this second quarter. Again, Aiden Davis leading the way in this one for either team with 12. Michael Davis with 4. Amari Johnson with 4. For Connor Fitzpatrick, John Marshall, he's got a bucket. So does Luca Ventura. Jab step by Knapp. Whistle and a foul. 4:57 left second quarter. 20-4. Wheeling Park leading it. The Patriots foul goes against Josh Huffman. First personal, team number 1 in this second quarter.
Saw his sister in that game before, Jillian. Patriot girls with the victory over the Monarchs.
And Jillian, a little bit of foul trouble. Ryan Young was talking about that with us after the game. Uh-oh, a steal from Michael Davis. Another dunk. Yeah! Heck yeah! Michael with 6. That gets the juice back flowing inside the arena. No points yet in this second quarter until that Davis dunk. And then off the glass goes Luca Ventura. He now has 4. 22-6. AD driving, kicking it back out to the corner. J.D. Williams, ball on the floor, back over to the Monarchs. Good job there on defense by Caden Knapp. Jumper good. Hayden Geyser into the scoring column.
4 straight points for the Monarchs.
Davis a 2, a long 2. It's good. His first points of the second quarter. And it looks like a Monarch is shaken up on the play. That is Luca Ventura near baseline. And with that, we will take a timeout. 24-8, 3:42 left in the second quarter. Pay the bills and come back in a moment right here inside West Banco Arena.
Ohio County Schools is home to an exceptional state-of-the-art learning facility. The Innovative Learning Center at Park is the ultimate example of our focus on innovation and achievement throughout the school system. Patriot students have access to cutting-edge technology within the center, including the one-of-a-kind Patriot presentation space. The Innovative Learning Center at Wheeling Park High School highlights our continued commitment to our students. Ohio County Schools, together we achieve.
When Santa is shopping for his one true love, he wants so much more than a white turtle dove. No sparrow nor robin will ever suffice. It is the jewel bird, so ever so nice. We have notions and potions for you to explore, jewelry and diamonds and home decor. A partridge in a pear tree is not in our store, but the jewel bird has gifts and so much more. So shop where Santa is likely to go. A Merry Christmas to all and ho, ho, ho!
Celebrating generations of medicine at WMC. We are WMC.
Back inside West Banco Arena, the high-flying, high-jumping, literally, he's a high jumper, Michael Davis with a pair of one-handed slams in the early going of this one. Always gets everybody fired up.
And it's not the only two we'll see all season from this young man.
No.
And how about Aiden Davis?
Very
having
good.
himself a strong start. Shooting the basketball, whether it's from the outside, getting into the lane, being strong with the basketball. Davis and Davis. Actually, we got three Davises on the floor with Caden Davis as well.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay, actually go back over to Wheeling Park. And they'll inbound it underneath their own basket. 3:42 left in this second quarter. Corner three, Davis got it. AD with 17, his second triple of the first half. And the Patriots lead it 27-8. That obviously a major storyline of the first half, but also, Rob, this defense for Wheeling Park
They
on
are
the perimeter.
getting up and in on those John Marshall players offensively. Did a great job. I like the intensity off the back of the iron.
Cade Knapp misses,
But they
back
get it
out.
back.
Three-ball Geyser. Front end iron, no good. And Michael Davis with the rebound. With pace. Handoff. Aiden Davis. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Wheeling Park. 3 minutes exactly left in the first half. Another good drive from Aiden. Floater no good, but a good rebound there, that time from Brody Williams. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good job there defensively.
Landon Lewis,
Wheeling
we've
Park.
said his name a few times. He is coming up with that block, couple nice deflections, and a timeout called by Joe Now. 2:41 to go until halftime.
Again, Joel now in his first season with John Marshall. Michael Jebbia, the better part of 2 decades with Wheeling Park as the head basketball coach. Of course, Jebbia, a Wheeling Park alum as well. Now with head coaching experience at Buckeye Local, Wheeling Central, and at Ohio University Eastern. The third of 3 games inside West Banco Arena for the 2023 Sam Andy Classic. Paying homage to the great late Sam Andy, the former head basketball coach at Wheeling Park. Coached that guy, Michael Jebbia, and so many other great players. Was responsible for establishing the basketball program once Wheeling Park was created by the merging of Triadelphia, by Warwood and Wheeling. And in that first season, as Wheeling Park High School, with all 3 schools merged, they went undefeated. And that's one of the great feats of Sam Andy, coaching in over 100 games on this floor and in this arena. And, you know, it's easy to establish a tournament, you know, in honor of a guy and play it at one of their high school gyms. But to play it here and for them to be able to do it here, where not only Sam coached a bunch of basketball games, but really loved coaching inside West Banco Arena, that just kind of makes the tribute to Sam even more special in my eyes. Timeout over. John Marshall basketball. Connor Fitzpatrick back in there, trying to get a contact bucket to go. Won't do it, but the big 6'5" offensive rebounded bucket for Brody Williams. His first two. He's into the scoring column. Michael Davis will try a three. Ball tipped off the basket a couple of times, and Williams hauling in the rebound. Guys are trying to get the jump shot to go and won't. Michael hauling in the miss, looking for some trailing teammates. Has one in Josh Huffman. Layup no good. And John Marshall draws a charge. Connor Fitzpatrick with a little fist bump on that play.
Good work by Fitzpatrick to draw it. Here it is again. Davis the pass to Huffman, but Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah, feeder set.
He'll set it.
What a great look at the WTOV9 production crew on that replay. My metaphorical cap is tipped to you. That's the toughest call in basketball to make, but when you can see it clear as day like that, it's pretty darn definitive that was a charge. Not only is it the toughest call in basketball to make, it's one of the toughest officiated calls, I think, in all sports. Is it a charge or a block?
Good work by Lewis again, pointing that board.
Davis, pass out to Landon Lewis. Another whistle and a
again.
foul. Another
Three.
offensive foul.
They've drawn 3 charges.
I'm sure Joel now is not upset with drawing 3 offensive fouls in the first half.
Lewis with 2 fouls. We'll take a break.
Team number 3.
You see Struthers check back in for the Patriots.
Dante Struthers, a 5'10" junior. Knapp near side, driving. Ventura back into the ball game. We took that last commercial break when he went down with a little bit of an injury, but he's back in there. Good to see. Under a minute left in the second quarter, 27-10. Fitzpatrick to the corner. Williams a jumper, no good. Aiden Davis a rebound, but the ball's tipped on a pass back over to Fitzpatrick. Up underneath, Michael Davis swats it out of bounds. John Marshall will inbound. Good job on playing the ball by Struthers. Wheeling Park ball. Out of bounds. Passed a little too wide of Connor Fitzpatrick, so Wheeling Park will get it. 39 seconds left in this second quarter. Aiden Davis with 17 of the 27 for Wheeling Park. Michael Davis with 6 points. Another foul. Clock stops at 29.6. This one will go against John Marshall, I believe.
Their first.
It is their first. I believe I saw the official go 2-0, which is Caden Knapp. It is confirmed. His first foul. Aiden Davis will lob it into Michael Davis. Another foul. Clock stops 26.4.
You get 2 shots.
Called a shooting foul. And the shooting foul is on number 3, Connor Fitzpatrick. I believe that's his first. It is his first. And Michael Davis's first free throw from the WVU Medicine charity stripe. Wheeling Hospital is good. Tonight from the line, the Patriots 2 for 3, make it 3 for 4. As Davis's 8th point comes from the WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital free throw line. 29-10. 22 seconds left in the first half. Connor Fitzpatrick, 2 dribbles, a stop to the high post with Williams. Knapp drives, lays. A whistle and a foul. I believe it was called on the floor. Even if it was, that's 5 fouls for Wheeling Park.
team number 4.
Fourth team foul.
Fourth team foul. Ryan Linder into the ball game for the Patriots, number 00, 6'2" senior.
Deflected. Nice work by Struthers.
And there goes Aiden Davis. 4-3-2. Layup at the buzzer. No. Not quite at the buzzer. Missed. Michael Davis an offensive board, and he's fouled with 0.1 seconds left in this first half.
Foul on John Marshall, number 34, Brody Williams. That's his second personal. Team number 3, Michael Davis at the free throw line.
First one from Davis, in and out.
His first miss. Strong underneath. Was able to get the whistle there. As we look at our replay, 0.1 seconds to go till halftime.
Second one, no good. And that whistle, that horn, signals halftime, 29-10. As we get set for halftime, we'll come back in a moment, recap half number 1. It's Wheeling Park 29, John Marshall 10, as both teams head to the locker room.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Celebrate the man in black and his greatest song. Johnny Cash, live on screen with a live band and singers.
Coming to the Capitol Theater on Thursday, March 14th. Tickets at BroadwayAtTheCapitol.com.
Ho, 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 oh. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I'm Deepak Huda. I am from originally India. I am director of the Structural Heart Program as well as Cardiac Cath Lab at Wheeling Hospital. Our main clinic is obviously here at Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine. We also have satellite clinics, we call it, the Upper Highlands. Then we have clinic at the Wheeling Clinic, which is in downtown Wheeling, and Martins Ferry. And then we also have clinic at St. Clairsville. So we try to go where the patients are or to make it most convenient for them.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Celebrate the man in black and his greatest song. Johnny Cash, live on screen with a live band and singers.
Coming to the Capitol Theater on Thursday, March 14th. Tickets at BroadwayAtTheCapitol.com.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena, the 2023 Sam Andy Classic, game 3 of 3 at halftime as the Wheeling Park dance team takes the floor here at West Banco Arena. The Patriots lead it 29-10. Let's take a look at the first half highlights presented by WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital. And Davis and Davis, the connection of Aiden and Michael combining for 25 of the 29 points for Wheeling Park in half number 1. John Marshall getting it going. Hayden Geyser a bucket off the backboard. That was their first points of the ball game. Aiden Davis a floater. 17 points for him in the first half. Amari Johnson with 4. Here's Davis again. Good step back, good drive, and a floater. So quick with the dribble, so quick with the release on the shot. There's Johnson's attempt there, blocked away by Brody Williams, who has 2 points and has been very good defensively for John Marshall as Aiden Davis lays in another one here. In these first half highlights presented by Reynolds Memorial Hospital. Not 1, but 2 Michael Davis dunks, right-handed jams. He finished half number 1 with 8 points as Aiden Davis leading all scorers with 17 points. And Rob Metzger, 2 3-pointers for Aiden, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. We've seen a little bit of everything, driving, shooting it from outside, distributing the basketball. Seems like he's getting to his junior campaign off on a good start.
Absolutely. You can't ask for a much better start. Of course, there's always things you're going to work on, but you got to like it. 17 points out of him in the first half with 3 guys in the scoring column here so far.
Another break. When we come back, we take a look at some upcoming schedules for both of these squads. Wheeling Park 29, John Marshall 10. Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops returns in a couple of minutes.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
It's Wheeling Park High School's 29th Festival of Sound. From an early age, Ohio County Schools fosters music to help our students learn and develop. As our young musicians grow into talented performers, we look forward to becoming a part of this long-standing tradition. Featuring the best of band, strings, and chorus, Festival of Sound is sure to be a highlight of your holiday. Scan the QR code to join us for this spectacular holiday event featuring our remarkable fine and performing arts program. Ohio County Schools, together we achieve.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
29-10. Wheeling Park leads on your Bordas and Bordas scoreboard. Halftime of the Sam Andy Classic. Game number 3, the nightcap between the rivals, John Marshall and Wheeling Park. Monarchs dropped their opener to Union Local, and after tonight, they'll get set for a matchup with a very good Magnolia squad that's coming up next week, and then take on the Bel Air Big Reds. Bridgeport, West Virginia on the schedule as well for the Monarchs. The Barnesville Shamrocks, that game will be played at the Todd Calavoda Holiday Showcase at Toronto. An outstanding lineup at the Calavoda Showcase yet again this year over a 2-day period on the 29th and 30th. And the Monarchs will take on Barnesville in that great event, I believe about 1:10 in the afternoon that day. And then they got the Brook Bruins. That game actually on January 3rd. So there's a look ahead for the John Marshall Monarchs. We're going to take a timeout, look ahead to the Wheeling Park Patriots slate, which includes a big game tomorrow afternoon at the Palace. We'll talk to you about that in a moment.
I'm Jamie Bordas of Bordas & Bordas. If you're injured, you may wonder how to choose a law firm. You've probably never been to a lawyer before. It's simple. Choose a lawyer like you would choose anything else. Check us out. Go to our website, bordaslaw.com. When you see our results, read about our people, and see what our clients have to say about us, the choice will be obvious. You'll want us on your side.
Bordas & Bordas, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
At WMC, our ER doors are always open. Emergency care at WMC means now care. It means every hour care, no exceptions. We are the only trauma-designated hospital in the Weirton-Steubenville area. We are always ready. You can always count on WMC.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, wow, this was the best meal.
It really was. I'm so glad we could get together for the holidays.
She was fantastic. I think we need to leave her an extra big tip, for the holidays.
Yeah, me too, yep. Oh, guys, I didn't bring any cash. Can I just Zelle you the money?
Oh, absolutely.
Merry Christmas from Belmont Savings Bank.
29-10 as we get set for quarter number 3. Wheeling Park out in front of John Marshall by 19 points. Take a look at another upcoming schedule for the Wheeling Park Patriots. Another short turnaround for the boys program, just like the girls program. They play tomorrow.
Tays Valley Christian, a varsity-only game at 4 o'clock. And Tays Valley Christian, you got a player averaging 34 a game. Makai Carey, standout guard. He's tough. That's the opponent tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock at the Palace, varsity only. Weir High will be next up after that, and then a trip to the FCA Hoots Classic at West Virginia State University. They'll take on Huntington there, and then visit the Brook Bruins we saw earlier tonight here at the Sam Andy Classic. And Bridgeport, West Virginia, rematch of that regional game a year ago, though Bridgeport looking different this year as well than it did last year with Anthony Spatafor graduated.
Yeah, and I would have to imagine that the Wheeling Park players are going to have a sour taste in their mouth. They probably still do from last year. They're going to use that as motivation to go down there and hopefully, for Wheeling Park's sake, get a victory. Weir High again on December the 12th, Huntington on the 15th, Brook on the 19th, and at Bridgeport on Christmas Eve, December the 23rd. Another break. When we come back, third quarter action from inside West Banco Arena.
My name is Mike Campsey. I am an interventional cardiologist and the chief of cardiology at Wheeling Hospital. I think the value of HVI in this region is tremendous. We offer such a wide spectrum of services from prevention to intervention. We're going to get the patient in as quickly as possible. That's the most tremendous benefit to the patients in this region is we're here 24/7. We're available to see somebody.
Ho, 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 oh. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Aloha Valley.
Yeah, hi Valley, I'm Smitty at Smitty's Floors. As you can see, I'm no spring chicken. And after 25 years in this business, I know a thing or two about flooring. And one thing I know in this overpriced economy, it's all about buying right. And we've been buying right for 25 years, and our warehouses are stocked full of waterproof flooring, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, you name it, we have it. So stop in today to 140 South 4th Street or call me today for a free measurement. Again, 140 South 4th Street, downtown Steubenville, Smitty's Floors.
Bordas & Bordas, WMC, and Belmont Savings Bank.
Here goes Larry Goodwin helping out with the basketballs during warm-up and before the start of the third quarter. Rob, I played against Larry in the Bethlehem Apostolic Temple charity basketball game a couple of weeks ago before Thanksgiving, raising money for families, and you took part of that last year. And he scored on me a couple of times. So,
look at it. Gene Amarante on that park bench. Not bad for Coach Gebbia to have a guy like Coach Amarante, a Hall of Famer, on the bench. 471 wins at Bel Air State semifinals, 03-04. He coached, of course, Aiden Davis's father, Jose, our good friend, and his uncle, Nate, and just an outstanding coach and a great resource for Coach Gebbia to have, and Coach Amarante's son, Jerry, also on that staff as well, along. Look at that.
As John Marshall gets on the board in the first minutes of this third quarter. 29-13, the Monarchs trail it. There goes Aiden Davis with a three ball of his own. Misses off the back end of the iron. Ball out of bounds, kicked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Wheeling Park. The Patriots offer the inbound. Amari Johnson looking inside, kicks it back out. Landon Lewis over to Aiden Davis. Aiden will drive, contact, no good, but a foul. 7-10 left in the third quarter, 29-13, the Wheeling Park lead. The foul on John Marshall's Brody Williams. It's his second, team first of the third quarter. And Aiden will try too. Very good free throw shooter too. And I jinxed them.
It always happens.
It's that broadcaster jinx, darn it. There we go. 18 for Aiden. 17 of them in the first half. Again, he had 17 points. Michael Davis with 8. Amari Johnson with 4. And a whistle and a stop and play, I believe.
Not sure if they had waved on the guys coming in or not.
A couple of times. It happened in the first game. They were you got to go all the way up to like near the possession arrow to check in. Longer scorer's table. That's what it's called, Jack. A little bit longer in length here at the arena than maybe some scorer's tables in high school gyms. Connor Fitzpatrick passing it to the corner. Caden Knapp up top to Ventura. Back to Knapp in the corner, driving it with the left hand. Back out, three ball on the way from Hayden. Geyser is good. 2 3 balls for John Marshall in this third quarter. Trailing it now by 14. Michael trying to get it back out to J.D. Williams. Landon Lewis into the corner now. Michael Davis back to Aiden. Guarded by Fitzpatrick. Good jab step drive with the left hand. With some contact, no good. Rebound John Marshall. Fitzpatrick in transition. Drives, lays. Shot no good. Rebounded by Landon Lewis. The pace picking up here. Good bounce pass to the corner from Aiden Davis to land J.D. Williams. Back up top. 3 ball. Yep. 21 for number 1, Aiden Davis. 33-16. The Park lead grows.
Such a sweet stroke. You think it's
Yeah.
going in every single time
Every
he shoots
time.
it. And it does go in most of the time. Knocked away by Davis on the defensive end.
Pass up to Johnson, hit him in stride. Good pass, good shot, and a score, 6 points. That's twice now we've seen the quarterback on the football team get a good pass together in transition. Aiden Davis, the QB of the Patriots, finding Amari Johnson. 35-16, 5:36 left in the third. We'll take a break.
Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of the following counties? If so, you're now eligible to become a member of OVC FCU. You deserve the benefits of the outstanding products and services that we offer. Call us or visit our website to see how we can help you enjoy the financial freedoms you might not be able to find at any other financial institution. We're here for you because our interest is you. 800-688-2408, OhioValleyCU.org.
My name is Mike Campsey. I am an interventional cardiologist and the chief of cardiology at Wheeling Hospital. I think the value of HVI in this region is tremendous. We offer such a wide spectrum of services, from prevention to intervention. We're going to get the patient in as quickly as possible. That's the most tremendous benefit to the patients in this region is we're here 24/7. We're available to see somebody.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Crook and I have the privilege of serving as Brooke County Schools Superintendent. We understand that you want what is best for your child. We know you want the best teachers, programs, experiences, and atmosphere for your child to be successful. Brooke County Schools has a rich tradition of providing students multiple areas of interest in STEM. We also offer robotics, engineering, medical technology, drone technology, architecture, and project lead the way. Brooke County Schools, the place to be.
Great deal to get into the arena tonight. What, $10 for a ticket to all 3 games?
Tomorrow night, the ice will be back out. Wheeling Nailers at home. The Teddy Bear Toss game.
On Comet.
And it is on Comet. It is the Teddy Bear Toss game. So that first goal, you're going to see all the stuffed animals, the benefit, Salvation Army. Great atmosphere here inside West Banco Arena.
And if you weren't able to make it down here, thank you for tuning in. We're live on Fox 9, we're live on the YouTube, we're live on the Facebook, and we're live on the website. Timeout on the floor. John Marshall basketball down 35-16 as Caden Knapp finds Hayden Geyser. Caden Bungard with it now. Looking inside. Had to get rid of it before a 5-second call. This Wheeling Park defense is still pretty darn good on the basketball as Aiden Davis nearly knocked it away. They're going to try a 3-ball, and that cashes. Hayden Geyser, his second triple of the second half. He's up to 8 points.
And you see what happens when you do back up just a little bit. You give him a little room and knocks it down. 2 threes for him here in the third.
High post, Michael Davis over to Aiden Davis. Wide open left wing 3 is good. You give him a little bit of time to settle himself and shoot it. That's tough to defend. He's got 24 in his 2023-24 debut.
Averaged 20 a game last season. Already surpassed that. Get a foul there.
Comes at 4:27 left third quarter. The foul on number 15 of the Patriots. J.D. Williams, yep, that's his third. Team number 1 of this third quarter. Caden Knapp will shoot a pair. Got the first. his first point of the contest. The leading scorer, the Monarchs, Hayden Geyser with 8. Here's a look at the foul on.
Williams did a good job, got some ball there as well, but got a little bit of the body as well.
That's what
according to the officials, but good battle down underneath for the board by Landon Lewis.
And Lewis hauls in the board. Michael Davis hands it off to Aiden. Another deep three, heat check, front end miss. Long rebound goes to the Monarchs and Caden Knapp ahead to Fitzpatrick. Looking for Bungard inside. He'll drive it instead. Misses in and out, and Aiden Davis gets the rebound. One-handed pass to Michael Davis, who drives, lays, and scores with some contact. Michael with 10 points after the contact bucket. 40-20, 3:50 left in the third quarter. Ball knocked away from Michael Davis. Good steal. Coming the other way. Michael will lay it with the right hand and score. He's got 12.
Patriots set to make their first substitution here, or not first, but another one here with Davis checking back in.
Caden Davis, the 5'11 senior. I think that's their first sub of the third quarter.
It might have been. I thought so. 3 minutes, 3:20 to go here.
And there goes that Wheeling Park defense. Closing out on the basketball on the perimeter. Geyser will try a step-back jumper. Miss. Good job of Amari Johnson to climb the ladder for the rebound. Michael Davis looking inside. Caden Davis back to Johnson. Really good ball movement. Layup no good, but the putback is from Landon Lewis. His first 2 points of the night.
Fourth Patriot in the scoring column tonight. And a timeout by Joel Now. 2:45 to go here in the third.
44-20, the score. Again, as Rob mentioned, 2:45 left in this third quarter of play. Also be on the lookout for a throwback uniform from Wheeling Park this year. Retweeted that at the end of October. A blue throwback uniform with retro-style shorts with a red and white stripe. Kind of reminds me of the Apollo Creed shorts from the Rocky franchise. Fans young and old inside West Banco Arena this evening.
And again, Park, quick turnaround. They got to play 4 o'clock tomorrow at home at the Palace. Michael Jebbia saying they got a tough test with Tays Valley Christian coming in. Tays Valley Christian not part of the SSAC, but a very good team nonetheless.
A couple of plays from this third quarter of action. Aiden Davis, almost a full length of the court pass, hitting Amari Johnson in stride for a bucket, and then another Aiden Davis
open,
three.
Look out.
His third triple, actually fourth of the night. Contact bucket for Michael Davis. He kind of held his hands up like he's going to call a foul. And then Michael, another layup with the right hand. He has 12. Aiden has 24. That's 36 of their 44. Landon Lewis a bucket. Amari Johnson with 6. Leading scorer for the Monarchs is Hayden Geyser. He's got the basketball right now. Pass to the top of the key to Jackson Helms.
And Park making it awfully tough to get it anywhere inside the arc.
I mean, that's been the story of this game, I think, so far.
You're going to tie up or a foul?
Foul. Oh, and a technical foul against Wheeling Park. So a personal foul and then a technical foul against the Patriots, I believe, or was it against John Marshall? Wheeling Park's high-fiving, so I think it's against John Marshall. The technical foul against 00.
So Aiden Davis will go to the line.
We'll see if we can see it on the replay here.
Technical foul. Number 20, Caden Knapp.
Caden Knapp, the guilty party on the technical foul. 20, not 00. Aiden Davis, a couple of free throws by himself.
And
first one, both of them good.
Hit them both from the WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital free throw strike. Michael Davis to inbound right in front of us.
Yep, so 2 shots in the ball for the Patriots after the technical foul on number 20, Caden Knapp, who will take a seat on the John Marshall bench. Good spin move and the bucket. That's a pretty move and a pretty finish. Michael Davis now with 14, trying to make it 15.
He's got 6 in this quarter. Look at it again. Oh, spin through defenders.
That time the foul on
follows
Geyser.
it up. Look at that. Back iron. And he's going to draw another foul.
There you have it. 2:02 left in the third quarter. That's the 4th team foul on the Monarchs. Bungard, the guilty party there, his first. And a floor foul, so they'll inbound. Davis, 3-ball. Oh, no, off the front end of the iron, but a good job there underneath. Dante Struthers, the offensive board. Long 2 from Michael Davis. Falls short, rebounded by Jackson Helms. Near side, it comes to Kane Martin. To the corner, back to Helms. Looking inside, back out. Pass fake. 3-ball from Helms. Off the side of the rim. Good offensive board there. Knapp, and 1. Caden Knapp's got 3, trying to make it 4. 1:21 left in the third quarter. 48-20, Wheeling Park. And Caden Davis, his first team second. You know, sometimes if you miss who the foul was on and you listen for the PA announcer to say it, you might get messed up if you're doing a Wheeling Park game because you've got Aiden Davis and Caden Davis. So if you half listen, you're like,
Or if you miss the first name, you got Michael Davis.
Yeah, that too. I was listening enough to hear number 13. So.
Davis, and Davis. And how about that? Struthers.
A 2. His first 2. And Knapp was able to convert on the free throws, so he has 4, 50-23.
And Park getting other guys in the scoring column. It'll develop as the year goes. You know Aiden's going to get his. Michael's going to score, MRA. But to see these other guys show the ability to put points on the board, certainly going to help as this season goes along.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking before the jump. This game last year, Wheeling Park opened its season in the Sam Andy Classic in the nightcap against Zanesville. And they came out very flat. Not lethargic, but okay, it's the first game of the year. They're still trying to feel everybody out. And they had to kind of mount a comeback to win in that ball game. Very exciting for us broadcasters, but not for Wheeling Park players and fans. So
Caden Davis takes the seat there with 3 fouls.
3rd team foul in Wheeling Park. Or 4th, I should say.
Coming your way?
You said heads up, and I heard it. And I flinched.
I would have caught it.
It's
Maybe.
all right. I really hope that flinch didn't get caught on camera, or else somebody's going to make fun of me.
You got a slow-mo replay.
Yeah. Aiden will try 3. Yep. 29 points.
Remember in our opener, we saw Tyson Pastor drop in with 33 in the win against Brook.
35, I think.
35, was it? $35.
That's the MVP of the day so far. The leading scorer is Aiden Davis. Bounce pass ahead to Michael. Layup good. 3 seconds left in this third quarter. Michael's got 16. And that concludes quarter number 3 as Wheeling Park 55-23. They lead it. 43 of the 55 coming from Aiden and Michael Davis. 8 minutes left in the 2023 Sam Andy Classic. Fourth quarter next.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
It's Wheeling Park High School's 29th Festival of Sound. From an early age, Ohio County Schools fosters music to help our students learn and develop. As our young musicians grow into talented performers, we look forward to becoming a part of this long-standing tradition. Featuring the best of band, strings, and chorus, Festival of Sound is sure to be a highlight of your holiday. Scan the QR code to join us for this spectacular holiday event featuring our remarkable fine and performing arts program. Ohio County Schools, together we achieve.
Celebrating generations of medicine at WMC. We are WMC.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital, Wintersville Trophy Shop, and American Consolidated Natural Resources.
Jason, that's solid work over there. I don't know if he can hear me. That shot coming out of the break. Oh, okay. I thought he would wave.
Aiden Davis, some solid work there.
Oh, you think? 29 points as we get set for quarter number 4. As Wheeling Park clings to a 55-20, not clings, holds on to, more accurate description, 55-23 lead. Caden Knapp underneath and calls a timeout as he goes to the floor. That wasn't Caden Knapp, that was the big 6'5" Brody Williams trying to avoid a jump ball. Full timeout called by the Monarchs, and we will keep it here. 7:42 left in the ballgame. 18 seconds into this fourth quarter. Timeout called by the Monarchs to avoid the possession tie-up because the arrow points in favor of the Patriots. We're giving them the ball back.
Davis and Davis, the big scorers tonight. Yep. 29 for Aiden, 16 for Michael.
And that is going to be the recipe for success for Wheeling Park boys basketball this season. If they can get both of them going on a consistent basis, Michael Jebbia will be a happy camper. And again, another look at what they've been able to do tonight. 45 of the 55 for the Patriots. Back to the normal time slot on the Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday tonight, 11:24. 4:30, like 30 seconds after 11:24 if you want to get TV technical.
Got some good highlights. Then we'll wrap this up here. Of course, we will also have highlights of the Steubenville City Championship. Big Red in overtime over Catholic Central, 50-48.
And anybody from Steubenville watching tonight as Knapp travels, Wheeling Park ball. Anybody from Steubenville watching tonight familiar with the Big Red basketball program, excited about the freshman Santino Haney.
Dropped in 28 tonight.
We'll show you a couple of those buckets at some point. 3 ball from Amari Johnson, the corner, no good. Whistle and a foul. 7:28 left in the ball game. Of course, Santino, the son of the varsity head coach at Steubenville Big Red. Struthers' his first foul. First team foul in the fourth quarter for the home team, the Patriots. Their coach organized this whole darn thing. We're playing it in Wheeling. 3 ball, Geyser. Yeah.
He is having a nice game out behind the arc there. That's 3 threes.
Well, some range on that one, too. Struthers will try one. Front end miss. Ball tipped back out. Good job there by Hoffman. Aiden Davis tries a 3.
Literally skying for the board.
Yeah.
Michael Davis. I just love it.
I tried to describe it, and I just started laughing because it was pretty darn high in the air. Setting an OVAC 5A record at OVAC Track Championships in the spring. Turnaround jumper, no good. Offensive board, Helms can't get it to go, and Aiden Davis the rebound. Ahead to Struthers, wide open, Dante Struthers. Now with 4 points, the junior. All 4 in this second half. And a double dribble. Another substitution as J.D. Williams checking back into the ballgame. Caden Bungard coming in for the Monarchs.
We mentioned Steubenville, January 3rd. It's a Wednesday at the Palace. Of our 8-game Bordas and Bordas High School Hoops schedule in January. That'll be the first one. Big Red at Wheeling Park. All 6 p.m. varsity tips for our schedule, which you may have caught between games on our High School Hoops Extra between the contests.
Yep.
Very excited about the 8-game slate coming up in January. Lots of rivalries.
Bel Air Martins Ferry at one point.
Madonna, Weir High, Catholic Central, Toronto.
And that Madonna Weir High one will be considered the Weirton City Championship, correct?
Again, all
That's
on
a good
Fox
point,
9,
too.
all
Yep.
at 6 o'clock.
Zach Medovic, our producer, highlighting Wheeling Central and Lindsley. We're doing that one again. That one was the best game that we had last year. Troy Anthony, a buzzer beater layup to beat Lindsley on the road. That was a fun one.
Both teams are going to be very good.
Oh, you saw Lindsley once already.
And Wheeling Central opens tomorrow night at home against Magnolia. I believe that'll be a 5:30 varsity start, I think.
And if anybody from Lindsley in the Lindsley student section is watching, we're requesting the ESPN theme from the student section that night because we had it last year. So make it happen. Uh-oh. Michael Davis' steal, and he'll slam it home for the 3rd time tonight. Michael Davis up to 18 points as Wheeling Park leads it by 33. Fitzpatrick will try a 3. Miss off the front end of the rim. Aiden Davis moving it. Lob to Michael Davis. So that would have been really cool. Put the lob a little too strong. And the rebound goes back over to the Monarchs. And Martin back out. Bungard will try a deep one. It'll miss. And a rebound goes to Josh Huffman. Ahead to Michael Davis, who will drive, spin, contact, and a charge. Caden Bungard drawing an offensive foul from the Wheeling Park Patriots. John Marshall able to do that a good bit in the first half as well. And a couple of substitutions for Wheeling Park. Back into the ballgame, Ryan Linder, the senior forward. Into the ballgame for the first time tonight, Andrew Hayes.
Not easy to stand in there and take that contact. Bungard did just that. Davis.
AD drive, lays. Nope, no good, but a foul. 4:19 left. 59-26.
Coach Jebbia starting to put some other guys in as well.
Yep, coming to the scores table.
Anthony Sperlin set to check in. Ryan Linder on the court right now.
That's his first. T1.
A chance for a 30-piece in the season opener here for Aiden Davis at the WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital free throw stripe.
There it is. 30.
Not a bad start.
Aiden 5 for 7 from the WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital charity stripe. 5 3-pointers for him as well. And Davis 6 for 8 now with 31.
And he will check out. 31 to open up the season. Not bad for the All-State junior.
Pretty darn good. We'll be hearing a lot more about Aiden Davis this basketball season.
And kids like him, you know he puts in the work. It's great when kids put the work in and they see the results.
Absolutely.
On the court, on the field, wherever it may be.
Good drive there by Martin. And a whistle and a foul. This one's going to be on Ryan Linder. That'll be his second, team second. And some wholesale changes for the Patriots as 3 new guys look to check in. Sincere Galbraith, Colton Whitmire, and another guy we'll tell you about after the break. 61-26, 3:40 to go in the nightcap of the Sam Andy Classic.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we understand that car wrecks can be traumatizing in many ways. Medical bills pile up. You may be without a car. You don't know how to deal with the insurance company. We can help. Our goal is to make the process easier so you can focus on your health while we focus on your case. If you need help after a car wreck, give us a call. It would be our privilege to speak with you.
Bordas & Bordas, proud partner of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm Deepak Huda. I am from originally India. I am director of the structural heart program as well as cardiac cath lab at Wheeling Hospital. Our main clinic is obviously here at Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine. We also have satellite clinics, we call it, the Upper the Highlands. Then we have clinic at the Wheeling Clinic, which is in downtown Wheeling, and Martins Ferry. And then we also have clinic at St. Clairsville. So we try to go where the patients are or to make it most convenient for them.
Aloha Valley.
Yeah, hi Valley, I'm Smitty of Smitty's Floors. As you can see, I'm no spring chicken. And after 25 years in this business, I know a thing or two about flooring. And one thing I know in this overpriced economy, it's all about buying right. And we've been buying right for 25 years, and our warehouses are stocked full of waterproof flooring, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, you name it, we have it. So stop in today to 140 South 4th Street or call me today for a free measurement. Again, 140 South 4th Street, downtown Steubenville, Smitty's Floors.
.340 left in the ball game. Wholesale changes for the Wheeling Park Patriots. On the floor now for them, Anthony Sperlin, Jacob Hayes, Andrew Hayes, Colton Whitmire, and Sincere Galbraith. As another one from the charity stripe for Kane Martin, the sophomore. 61-28. Good drive, kick back out. Number 4, Hayes. Back out to Galbraith. To the corner, Sperlin. Whistle and a foul against the Monarchs. Into the ball game for them, Jaden Ostapolidis.
Good chance for the young guys to get some work.
Sperlin a 3.
How about that? Senior guard from the corner. And a steal.
He's got a steal.
Didn't run us over. You get the basketball.
I got it. I do. With the headset still on. Look at that. You like that.
They got you on TV that time.
Perfect. I'm sure it looked really eloquent.
Smooth. Just like one of those Aiden Davis shots.
Uh-huh. No, yeah. That's exactly what I think of, too. Another good defensive play that time.
They're still playing hard defensively. These guys that come in, and that's going to win you ball games. There are going to be nights where maybe the offense isn't working. And that intensity, I really like that from Park tonight.
Almost another steal there by Galbraith. Schennerline inside. One dribble layup. Too strong. Offensive board and a putback is good for Skylar Leinebarger, number 13. 64-30.
Again, it's early. John Marshall looked to build off of this as they get into the remainder of their schedule. Again, they won't see many teams better, than Wheeling Park as well.
Driving a kick, no look pass. Sperlin wide open inside. Andrew Hayes.
Pretty pass and a good finish.
Ball tipped. Good job that time by Whitmire.
Foul.
Shot no good, but a foul. That will be on Andrew Hayes. Martin's first free throw is nothing but net. Back into the ball game, Ryan Linder. A little hop step and a good pass. Whitmire, the sophomore. It's a senior, Andrew Hayes, who finishes. Shot no good. Sperlin with it. Sperlin, little step back, try a three. No good, but a foul, and it'll be against Wheeling Park on over the back. I believe that's Hayes again. That's 5 fouls, so two shots.
Again, new rule this year in high school hoops. 5 fouls, you shoot 2, that's per quarter.
Yep.
And then after the 4th, it carries into overtime.
Which I didn't know that it did carry over, but when you covered Martins Ferry,
that's what happened last night. So if
it
was right, that
I would have to imagine. Schennerline will try one. Yes, with the roll, and the Monarch students in attendance fired up that Schennerline was able to get into the scoring column. Two for two. Uh-oh. Miscommunication. Back over to the Monarchs with it now. Briar Hott. Ball on the floor. Hott bounce pass. Shot no good from Linebarger. And a rebound over to the Patriots. 1:22 remaining in the ball game. 66-33. With the win, the Patriots will advance to 1-0. The Monarchs will fall to 0-2. And the three ball good from Ryan Linder, the senior forward. The Park bench fired up for him. Whistle and a foul. That one on Whitmire, the sophomore guard. And John Marshall will shoot two. Again, shooting 2. Aspolitis. And Galbraith will be coming back in. Will it be for Whitmire? I know he's got a couple of fouls. No, it'll be for Jacob Hayes. Second one from Aspolitis is good. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. 69-35. Up top, Galbraith a 3. Too long. Good rebound. Put back. No good from Hayes, and a rebound there for John Marshall. Aspolitis.
Schennerline just set a screen. Out of bounds there.
.8 seconds left in the ball game. And John Marshall will inbound. Aspolitis got to get it in. He does, but into the hands of Whitmire. Ahead, Hayes can't handle it. Ball goes out of bounds. Back over to John Marshall. Another foul. 2 more free throws forthcoming for the Monarchs. 17.2 seconds remaining. Wheeling Park back in action tomorrow at the Palace. A 4 o'clock varsity-only tip against Tees Valley Christian. Would you say that kid for them averages like 30-something a game?
34 a game.
Well, Aiden Davis averages 31 a game.
That's true. So there you go. And I'm sure the way Park plays defense, they will certainly make him work for everything.
Galbraith. Layup goes. 71 for the Patriots. And they got it back. Whistle and a foul. Up, no, a jump ball at 2.4 seconds remaining. The ball stays with Wheeling Park, who will likely inbound this one, and that will be that, and secure a 36-point victory. Well, Galbraith's going to try a 3 at the buzzer. No good, and that is your final. 71 for the Patriots, 35 for the Monarchs. Wheeling Park 1-0. John Marshall 0-2. Rob Metzger is going to go track down Michael Gebbia. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to him after the break. But we're going to take a break, and we'll come back and put a bow, not just on this one, but on the entire Sam Andy Classic 2023. Back in a moment.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Open House Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors. Large or small, residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Open House Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
I'm Deepak Huda. I am from originally India. I am director of the Structural Heart Program as well as Cardiac Cath Lab at Wheeling Hospital. Our main clinic is obviously here at Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine. We also have satellite clinics, we call it, the Highlands. Then we have clinic at the Wheeling Clinic, which is in downtown Wheeling, and Martins Ferry. And then we also have clinic at St. Clairsville. So we try to go where the patients are or to make it most convenient for them.
Ho, 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 oh. Cold Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Toyota-thon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota. Like Camry Hybrid, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
How did you...
Magic.
Toyota is offering $1,000 APR cash that includes any new 23 or 24 gas model Tundra. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Open House Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors. Large or small, residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Open House Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
Your final score in game number 3 of the 2023 Sam Andy Classic. Wheeling Park 71, John Marshall 35. The Patriots are 1-0. Jack Hillgrove and Rob Metzger now courtside with the Patriots head coach, Michael Gebbia. Coach, Aiden Davis has been a very good player for you guys since he stepped on the floor as a freshman. It seems like that's going to continue into his junior campaign. 31 points tonight. Just talk about his performance and being able to really start the season out on a strong note.
Yeah, and that's what we expected him. I think the biggest thing in the offseason, he's stronger, he's a little quicker, and I think he's going to get to the foul line more and get more two-point goals. So he played just how I thought. It's the best we've shot the ball from 3 down here, since we've been playing down here. Over the last 5 or 6 years. So he got us going, and we're going to rely on him and Michael. Michael had a great game. Got to the hole, got some breakaway dunks there to get us going. But we're going to have to lean on those 2 guys. And Amari Johnson's been battling some sickness and injuries, but I thought he did some good things out there too, and he'll come along with scoring as well.
You guys are going to score points, but I also thought defensively, what were your thoughts on it? You guys were really getting up in on them and made things very difficult. Especially, when the game was, getting decided.
Yes, and we're mostly a man-to-man team, and our thing was to try to come out and get some deflections and try to get some turnovers. give John Marshall credit. They came out with a good game plan to try to stay patient and lower the possession count in the game. So I think we had turned them over 14 or 15 times in that first half. I just thought we were really excited on offense early on, which happens in the first game.
Good night here.
Yeah, and 3 games here, paying homage, obviously, to a guy you coached under, you played under, in Sam Andy. To be able to, put this together, to be able to do it here inside WesBanco Arena, where he coached a lot of basketball in his heyday. What does it mean for you personally to be able to put this on and to invite local teams out for a day of basketball?
It's a great night. He was a great man. He meant a lot to me, and he got that job in 1976 and had the task of bringing those 3 schools together and had that undefeated regular season and laid the foundation for the basketball program moving forward. So he coached like 100 games in here. And a lot of people don't know that through the, the Brook games and the Wheeling Central games and those great games. And, we're trying to invite some different teams each year. I was really proud with the crowds. St. Clairsville, John Marshall, and Brook had a good turnout. And, but just, Sam meant so much to us and cared about his players, and he loved to play, a good schedule and play down here.
Absolutely, Coach. You guys are 1-0. Congratulations. Quick turnaround for you guys tomorrow, but good luck, and thanks for taking some time.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
For Michael Gebbia and Rob Metzger, the rest of our hardworking WTOV9 production crew, that's it for the 2023 Sam Andy Classic. Again, for Rob and Coach Jeb, this is Jack saying good night and so long. More Bordas and Bordas High School hoops coming your way a week from tomorrow at Harrison Central for the Buckeye 8 Showdown. 3 games on Saturday on WTOV9, and, of course, a whole mess of basketball on the networks of WTOV9 coming at you in 2024. Good night and so long. The Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday underway at 11:20 on WTOV9. Good night.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Z-Bart in Wheeling, now open at the Highlands. Rust protection, detailing and ceramic coatings, window tint, Rhino bedliners, and more. Get back that new car look and feel.
My name is Mike Campsey. I am an interventional cardiologist and the chief of cardiology at Wheeling Hospital. I think the value of HVI in this region is